So back on the Cruzer for a bit, just give her a bit of love. We've got some bad weather. I'm just making up I bought a charger, because going between home and here, I only had the one charger, so I bought a new smart charger for the 12 volt system. That's just a charge lead. I'm going to make up a jumper lead. What I'm going to do is just run from the battery, just inside, just in the footwell. I'll put an Anderson plug in the footwell there for trickle charge and also jump start. So I've got the top off. It's almost eerie that I don't even need a rag to. There's no spits or spatters on the cowl. Everything's like the day I built it. 30 hours in now. Not getting a great lot of flying, but having fun. That's what it's all about. And just gave it the once over. Check my arm on the throttle because it sort of hangs out there like, well, it's doing well actually. So nil to report up the front here. There's my charger. It's charged already by the look of it. Just like to keep the battery topped up. With a Jabiru, if you've got a Jabiru and you've got engine starting issues in the cold, Odyssey 625, look after it. First thing to do is change your battery. Get a good battery. And this thing starts 3 blades every time. Making up a little jumper lead to charge my battery. Toyed with the idea, so basically just come off the battery and the location of an Anderson plug. I was going to put it underneath, just underneath the fuselage, so I could plug in under here. Consideration with that was, I've got a fuel pump, fuel filter. If I get any fuel leaks, it's going to drip onto my plug, which is live all the time. So I think we'll drill a hole and run it inside, and I'll put it inside in the footwell, so trickle charge. The other consideration, I use this wire, which is about number 6 or something, I think. 10 gauge, sorry, 10 goes the other way. 10 gauge. And a mate come past and sort of said, well, the temptation is to jump start the aircraft via this plug. So I've been down and bought some bigger stuff, like jumper cable size. It's only going to be about 12 inches or so. So majority of the time in the hangar it's going to be for trickle charge, just easy access, just to keep my battery at 100%. Got a nice little dust cap there. So I'm just going to up the wire size for that odd occasion when I try to jump start it. And having 2 jobs going at once, I painted up my test piece. Now we'll give it a go at masking. I used a brush on one side, went pretty heavy handed. This has got a bit of texture like a rendered wall, and I think that was brush on that side, and this side is with a roller, which sort of come out acceptable for a World War I fighter. And today I got my the tailplane parts over there, so we might try and spray that today. I'll play with my spray gun setup. I think spray's always going to be better. That's what we're up to. Alright, cow's back on the Cruzer. By the way, I know Zenith is a jumble of letters for Christian Hines. What's the 750 mean? If you know, comment below. 750 Cruzer. Someone asked the other day while I was working on it. Not too sure. But, got the charger on, trickle charge, up inside the wheel well. Just got my little plug there, goes through the firewall with a rubber cap. I hopped in and checked. In my big woofers, I don't hit the plug if someone was flying from the right hand side. So a little charge lead. And paint a bit of red. This is the colour that I pulled out, or chose out. Colours do funny things. This looks very, a bit too much cherry. It needs a bit more blood in there, like a bit darker red, I guess. We'll see how it dries. I'll give that 3 coats, just putting it on with a 1-inch brush. I think I'll spray the aircraft when time comes. Try the blue out over here. That's the whole point of this exercise, because paint does do funny things. It changes colour with what it's next to and the light and all that sort of stuff. Take it outside. Definitely this looks different to what I had on the card. I've lost the card somewhere, but I'll get another one. But that's why I'm doing this. So while the paint's drying, I had this corner on my vinyl wrap. You may be able to see the stretch marks. I just pulled this corner a bit too tight, so rather than do the whole lot again, I just made myself a cardboard template and cut a piece. I actually cut the corner off so I didn't have a sharp edge into the airflow, and just patch that. So now from a distance, she's back to 100%. There you go, looking pretty cruisy. Okay, so that went pretty well. Brushed on the paint. Even that's still a bit tacky, to be honest. So the red, I took some notes. The red goes on pink, like putting lipstick on a pig, I guess. Then it dries red. The red was 4 coats brushed on, 3 coats there, and I got 4 coats of blue. I just used a brush. Now it's pretty rough, but just wanted to get the colours, which I've got. The French flag. Pretty happy with those colours. Then I also just grabbed a bit of melamine, the white stuff for kitchens. Not sure how the colours will come out on the camera. That's my olive drab. That's Deluxe Ecology, I think they call it, a deluxe colour. So in the light, it sort of looks like an olive drab. And I went with half linen for now. So the linen up against the white. That'll be the underside of all the surfaces. Obviously the top of the wing, roundels, rudder flash. So looking good. Just went out for a fly in the Cruzer, all going well. Just went for a local flight. Might go somewhere tomorrow. Got a fishing trip planned for the weekend, so might go out tomorrow and fly up there, do a bit of a recce because I can. But can't beat, well, this beats Google Maps, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll go for a fly up there and have a look. But there's some odds and ends, just what's happened this week. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you on the next video.